With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Vick, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Vick now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Ryan Shazier. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Vick, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throwing right, and that's complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Rip right, rip right. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, Vic. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Vic. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Check that, check.
On 3rd down, Vic. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll try and throw for it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's got some space here. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. Right back to him on 1st down. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And overcooked it up. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Vic now after the fumble recovery. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff here to power his way up near the 25. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vic. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check. Mike 52, Mike 52. Check. Go.
Vic to throw it. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike 52.
Vic readies to throw. Wide open receiver complete. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mike 52, Mike. Go. Here we go.
From the 24, Vic. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it
looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this results in 6. Touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go, fellas.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. so many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
To throw is Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
No, check that.
So here's Vic following the interception. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 52's the mark, boy. 52.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. First down, Vic. Complete to Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
We got three down. Check 52 to the right. Check 52 to the right. That's going to be a long check. That's going to be a magic.
Vic operating on first down. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down, Vic. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Watch the safety creep.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Mike 52. Mike 52. You don't want that.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up. Now, get him.
Vick now from the 50. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
52's the mic. 52. Check.
3rd and long for Vick. This complete to Jones. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? On 4th down, Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Being chased. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Patrick Willis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He was looking for Gronk that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ryan Shazier able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Vic. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Vic. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, crunch.
Now Michael Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Vick to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Vick. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brings up 3rd down.
Short yardage. Vic got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. On 1st down, Dickerson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
52's the mark, boys. 52. They're not ready for this, man.
Here's Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew.